to know what is the simplest form of the religion. What is the elementary form of religion? Because in a modern time, all the religion has become so much complex over the period of time. Hello guys. This is Shahbaz Khan. In our last meeting, I have discussed about sociology as optional. What its subjects offer in terms of fetching marks. What is the role of sociology in the whole scheme of this examination? To get you a selection in this examination, to score you a good rank. After discussing this, the importance of sociology, what and how and why of this subject, I had given you the glimpse of sociological topics which are interesting and are related to our social life. I had discussed about the theory of society is given by Emile Durkheim. Today, I'll discuss another theory is given by Emile Durkheim, that is totemism. In fact, this totemism is a functionalist interpretation of the religion by the Durkheim. This is the four major work of Durkheim. The first one is Division of Labor. The second is Rule of Sociological Method. Third is Society, and it is the fourth major work which he names it The Elementary Forms of Religious Life, which was published in 1912. In this study, Durkheim tried to give functionalist, for your kind information, the functionalists are those scholars which says whatever there is in society are functional and valid. We will discuss it in an elaborated form in later classes. Now, the Durkheim gave a new perspective of the religion in his study of the elementary form of religious life, which was published in 1912. Durkheim was concerned to know what is the simplest form of the religion. What is the elementary form of religion? Because in a modern time, all the religion has become so much complex over the period of time. Its tradition, its ritual has evolved through ages, so that it becomes very difficult to find what is the simplest form of religion. And before this Durkheim, there were many theories was prevalent. For example, animism, naturalism, which was considered as an elementary form of religion. Now, as I have discussed in our previous class, Durkheim here link again the society with the religion. Now I proceed with this topic. In this elementary form of religious life, Durkheim says the elementary form of religion is totemism. Before explaining what is totemism, let me explain what is religion in the words of Durkheim. According to the Durkheim, the religion is a unified system of belief and practices related to sacred things. That is to say, things set apart and forbidden, belief and practices which you need them into single moral community for all those who adhere to them. This seems very complex. Now I'll make it simpler for you. According to the Durkheim, every society divides its world into two halves, into two parts. One is sacred, another is profane. According to the Durkheim, the religion is all about the things woven around this sacred thing. All kind of belief, all kind of practices, all kind of tradition, which is surrounding this sacred thing, which is woven around this sacred thing, is religion. Here, Durkheim says religion is nothing but a social fact. I have told you in my previous classes, in my previous discussion, social fact, according to the Durkheim, is a subject matter of sociology. For any subject to qualify as a science, for that subject, it is necessary to have a subject matter. Here, Durkheim contributed by giving the theory of social fact. He says this religion has all the characteristics of social fact. For example, it has external to the individual. It is external to individual. It puts some constraint on an individual, and it is diffused in a whole society. Now, I told you religion is aspect of collective living. According to the Durkheim, religion is nothing but the representation of the society in itself. How? He proved it through his theory. Let me explain it. I've told you, really, Durkheim had divided this world. In any society, the world is divided into two parts: sacred and profane. Sacred means the holy part, which is set apart, which has symbolic value, which has a more value than others' day-to-day life activities. Another part is profane. Profane is related to our daily routine, daily work. The sacred thing is attached with the divinity, with some divine superpower. This aspect of sacredness, according to the Durkheim, is not the quality which that particular object or things possess. This quality of sacredness has been assigned by the society on that particular objects, on things, which could be the God, which could be anything. This aspect of sacredness, according to the Durkheim, is the aspect of social inquiry. Now, he gave this theory of totemism. He says totem is nothing but a symbol of anything. Symbol is something which represents something. The religion, the sacred aspects, is not simply connected only with the God and the Spirit. which is generally considered. The sacredness is only associated with a god and a tree, but it is not true. The sacredness of this can be assigned this value. This value can be assigned on many of the things other than God and spirit. For example, tree, piece of wood, rock, some kind of geometrical lines, anything could be sacred. And this quality of sacredness is to be brought by the society. These objects do not have any kind of quality to profess as a sacredness, the quality of sacredness. Now, he gave this theory after studying the life or the social collective life of Arunta tribes in Australia. He analyzed in the society these tribes gather in a particular places to celebrate any festival, to mourn the death of member of the society, and for some collective gathering for some purposes. While gathering, the member of the societies feel a kind of social force, a kind of supernatural forces, a kind of energy which Durkheim termed it as collective effervescence. Now, the sacredness with the object, what members of the society do, when they gather at some places to celebrate something for some common purposes, they feel some kind of supernatural aspect in it. When they feel this collective energy, they have a tendency to assign this in the name of divinity with that particular object, with the totem, a symbol. A symbol could be anything. It may be a god, it may be a spirit, it could be a tree, it could be a wooden piece, it could be a rock, it could be anything. The whole member of the society directs their energy, direct their forms of worship towards this sacred object. In another word, this symbol or this totem is nothing but the representation of the society in itself. This is a representation of collective living. This is a material fact of the non-material social forces. Religion are the real experiences which one feel. It is very much associated with the social life. So according to the Durkheim, religion is nothing but representation of the society, representation of the collective living. Here a member worship the totem. It means that person, while worshipping a totem, an object, a sacred thing, worship the society in reality. Here again, Durkheim shown his social realism, sacred aspect of the society, the holy aspect. The people assign some kind of superior quality with it. It has a more dignity, power than profane thing. Profane thing is related to day-to-day life. It means the normal average member of the society. But the sacred thing has something to do with supernatural aspect, supernatural phenomena. And it is considered that this sacred is more superior, more dignified, more powerful than profane, than individual. So in this manner, the sacred is superior than profane thing, and it is the same relation which Durkheim exhibited. This is the same relation through the sacred. This is the relationship of sacredness and the individual. This relationship is as similar as the relation of individual, the member of the society, with his or her society. So in this sense, society is what? Society is sacred. So according to the Durkheim, the religion is all about belief and practices which is woven around this sacred thing. Here, in the religious form, in the elementary form of religious life, Durkheim wanted to, what is the simplest form of the religion? You can really observe this phenomena in many of the society. For example, in Indian society, which is a very religious, a sacred, aspects can be seen in this society in terms of naturism. Many of this community worships some natural phenomena. A river, for example, the river Ganga is worshipped. If I say with all rationality, does this object, does this river tree has anything to do with sacredness? They have any supernatural forces which can really guide the behavior of the individual? No. This is the society which places their value on this object. In our society, in Indian society, many of this community worships tree. For example, the Bishnoi community. They worship certain aspect of the nature, tree, animal. They are considered sacred. So this aspect of the sacredness has been assigned by the society and itself. As I have given on this, totemism, totem is made of the word totem, totemism. Totem is a symbol. So the society worships the symbol, and that symbol in reality represent the society, the whole society. So while worshipping it, we worship the society. There is a saying, so long as society persists, so will religion. The meaning of these words, the society and the religion both are connected. Here He tried to give the glimpse of religion is not a personal thing. This is a very much a representation of collective living. This is an example of collective conscience. According to the Durkheim, so religion is an example of social fact. So this theory is very interesting. So according to the Durkheim, so society is the ultimate reality. These religious forces are the real forces. They represent this collective living. You can see the example in many of the society. If I take the example of this modern democracy, the emblem of Government of India. This is a symbol. This is a totem. What it represent? It represent whole India. This polity, a structure, a society. So while venerating the symbol, while giving or showing our feeling of awe and reverence towards this symbol, this totem, we really venerate this society, this Indian society. So it is very much practical thing. So this was very brief discussion about the totemism. We will discuss this later on. Thank you. Thanks a lot.